You're listening to the Weenie Station.
Who are you?
With Juan and Carlos.
And Hiram.
And Hiram.
You guys want to play that back? Or
yeah,
I
want to know what that sounds like.
Or should we just listen to it at the end when we finish recording?
No, I want to hear it now.
One and done, goat style.
No. We'll listen to it at the end.
Come
on. We're currently recording, so we don't want to have to stop everything.
Oh, okay. We're recording right now?
Yeah, we're still recording.
Live.
We're live? Oh.
Okay, welcome back, guys.
Hey.
With return
as you
guests.
hear from our intro, Yazid is here with us today.
Hey, buddy.
Sorry to
back.
cut you off, Carlos.
I'm back. I'm glad to be back. Welcome back, Yazid. Thanks, Yazid. Anytime, Yazid.
Yeah.
He took the words right out of me.
I see those acting classes are working out.
Yeah, you could imitate me.
I don't know if it's his acting class or it's just me.
Just improvising.
Yeah, just on the spot.
The first acting class was imitate this guy, and they pull up my picture.
He's got Juan's dialogue in his pocket.
Was it your middle school picture?
Oh, fuck no. This guy's... Man, my middle school... I feel like I have the ugliest middle school picture.
It looks like Littlefoot.
Littlefoot?
What's that?
Littlefoot?
Oh, the dinosaur?
Yeah.
You've never seen Littlefoot? The dinosaur?
From the Land Before Time?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my God. That show. Was that a show or was that a movie? Or
They
was that
made like
both?
8 movies. Land Before Time 3, Land Before Time 4.
You got the picture, Carlos, or you want me to find it?
I got the picture.
Oh, my God.
My dad loves to bust it. I was like...
I remember when they'd start
He
singing.
must have busted out.
I was like, look at you, son.
Why does he bust it out for?
I don't know. Call me ugly.
To make fun of you?
Like the mother Stegosaurus would always start singing to Littlefoot.
Yeah, your dad's never
Remember that?
roast you?
Not really. I
What?
found it.
I just started to get acne, and like I love to pop my pimples. My coach, not my coach, the coach that we'd had for soccer would always tell me, if you pop your pimples, you're gonna leave permanent scars. Guess it didn't work out. I don't have permanent scars, man. I wish someone in my family could tell me how to tweeze my eyebrows, bro.
Look at that.
You do look
Take
like
away the
Littlefoot.
photo. You seen it.
I mean, I'm just
I
doing
haven't seen that photo in a minute, dog.
I mean, I don't want to oust you on social media, so...
No, you already put that up on
It's
Twitter.
already out there, bro.
I'm not gonna post it to our
Surprise,
Instagram, but
You could do it. I don't care. That photo's been out.
if
It's been out. Ain't no
it's
news.
been exposed.
But yeah, middle school was not exactly my time to shine.
Hey, man.
Hey, I don't think it was anyone's time to shine.
Oh yeah, it was. There were certain kids who really.
But the ones who did are shitty as hell now. They're
Nah, that's not always true. The one kid who was the shittiest is doing pretty well right now.
We glue up, man.
Yeah,
We glue up.
it just
who
happens.
is that?
I'm not gonna shout him out.
Awesome.
I don't remember his last
Who
name.
was this shitty middle school kid?
Shitty? I think his name's no. His name's definitely Alex. I don't know his last name.
Is that so? You don't like Alex's?
So is the
No, I didn't say I didn't like. Well,
It's always the fucking Alexes.
It's always the hell.
if your name's Alex, you're a piece of shit.
Just boom.
But if
But
you're
no.
a listener, you're not.
Listen.
So yeah.
Lizito.
Oh yeah, we made a logo for.
Oh, I just made a little mascot character.
I was thinking we could have made it the Glizzard.
The
But-
Blizzard.
Yeah, but like.
Gets lizard. What was that?
Oh yeah, the get slizzard
What
like a
was her name
glizzard.
that did that shit?
I don't know.
Lizard.
It was like back when the Far East movement was like was banging.
It was a G6 song.
The G6, yeah.
Like a
Oh, the
G6.
G6, yeah.
Like
the
a
fuck
blizzard,
saying it?
doing slizzards and the
Yeah.
hazards.
Right.
Like a glizzard.
We were actually talking about that
There was
earlier.
that one girl that hugged what's his name, Seinfeld, and he was like, "Who the fuck
Kesha?
are you?" Yeah, that was Kesha.
No, that wasn't Kesha.
I swear it was.
That saying like it
That said the get
slizzard like a glizzard.
Yeah.
That sounds like that shit.
Oh yeah.
You want to hear this new rapper that just came out, though?
What rapper? Oh, you know what?
This dude's too
Speaking
cool.
of music, pull up that. Have you seen the new SoundCloud rapper that came out? Little Drop Top.
No,
Is that his name?
Yeah.
We're talking about the 6ix9ine guy.
6ix9ine guy. No. The guy who was
No, this kid, the one that you got on your screen.
Right on.
What, this kid right here?
No.
I'm about to pull him up. This guy right here.
Oh yeah,
This white boy.
Little drop top golf cart.
Get ready for some fire.
So
He just leans out like
Leans
what are you
back.
gonna make me watch?
give
No,
us
I
your.
only pulled back
Grandma
because
in a blue house, yeah. Hey, what up, my dog Tony? He got outstanding warrants. He staying warrant. Hey, my dog Ricky shot a man in the head. Hey, now we dead. Dumped his body on 6 Mile and McNichol in a dumpster by the CVS. Hey, then he went in there with a fake ID and scammed CVS.
he sounds like what's his face? Not Macklemore, fuck the other white guy, Jeezy. Is it Jeezy?
It does sound like cheese.
Yeah, he sounds exactly like Jeezy, bro. I almost said Macklemore. I was
He
like,
looks
oh,
like David Guetta though.
David Guetta.
Yeah.
it's David Guetta with fucking Jeezy's voice.
But the whole time he's snitching on his homies. He's giving the details of like a specific murder.
He gives out the address of his dude.
The rap?
Yeah, like the whole time he was just like, yeah, and then he ducked his body over here, and then he started robbing CVS's, and then he did this.
He gave out his license plate number.
Like, bro.
Like he had to purposely go out,
He wasn't
remember
keeping
that
on beat.
number.
And this is popping right now.
He's just going
G
in.
Herbo.
Yeah. No, he's not popping. It's just like some Twitter shit that blows up.
That is funny, man. It's so bogus.
You
It's so
should spit out a verse, Yazid.
spit out a verse on set.
Exposing your homies like him.
That'd be a funny ass trend.
To expose your homies who.
Oh,
How?
he said he heard
What would you
my
even
home.
expose your homies? Like with that guy, I feel like he had some
General
previous
slacking.
beef that he would like expose. Like
For him, it's like he's just
I
trying to
wonder
get people caught up.
what motivated him to do that. Like, does he got a lawyer that's like, listen, man, if you make a song about it, they'll cut you a deal. like, what?
like maybe if you put it towards the end, they won't listen, but you gotta put it in this track.
Somewhere he's like, fuck it, I'll give it the second verse.
I mean, he literally said he shot dude in the head.
And
Yeah, he shot dude in the head. Hit
CVS,
the where he hid the body. He gave out like the corner street address.
the river and everything. Like,
Yeah.
bro, what?
My boy Carlito looked like Littlefoot when he was little. He doesn't know how to wash his clothes.
Trash
Playing
bars.
with his pedal.
Trash bars.
Then he started to fiddle.
Man, these mango slices fucking smack.
I'm saying, bro, I've had already like 3 or 4. Like, anytime I take one, I back up so that way you don't hear my
Yeah.
chewing against the mic.
I know Carlos, you can
Like-
hear his chewing through
Like
walls.
if I do that right now,
I've gotten a lot of emails from viewers or listeners that they want to hear me come closer to the mic when I speak so they can hear my lips
How about
smack.
ASMR.
how about we all grab one? Everyone grab one.
If you're listening, we're at 8 minutes. You might want to
And
put this
we're
on
gonna
mute.
just start doing ASMR mango slices on set. So like, take a bite and just start chewing.
Have you ever-
Get close to the mic. Get close to the mic. Gotta.
Oh my god.
That one's real, man. Are we in the same mango? Your shit sounds wetter.
I thought these were dry mangoes,
I'm
bro.
saying
What
I'm
the
out here
fuck?
trying to make it like his, but
Juice.
this shit sounds like it's got a little bit of water in it.
It
Sounds like some WAP.
The wet ass.
that wet ass mouth.
Speaking of wet, turns out Drake gets pissed on by T.I.'s homie.
Oh yeah, you've seen that?
No.
This is what happened.
It was weird because it was confirmed.
This
from by
is
Tim.
in a song that Meek Mill fucking wrote.
You let Tip homie piss on you in a movie theater blank. We ain't forget Meek rapped.
What?
Meek is still.
You let Tip homie piss on you in a movie theater.
I
We
think-
ain't forget.
I think was this a recent song that Meek pulled out or
For real, is he still trying to get like?
because he's doing
Against Drake.
a song with Drake like
if
that hasn't been
this is
released
his
yet.
Rebuttal. It's been a long fucking time.
Oh, this is 6 years ago, bro.
Yeah, this was 6 years ago. I just never heard about it.
You think this would be like one of the
I thought this
biggest?
was recent.
Yeah,
that
How come I didn't hear about this?
I know, right? Like,
Yeah.
where'd this slip?
it was recently confirmed that it was like brought
Yeah.
back up.
There goes the information.
Oh shit.
This is the dude.
Yeah.
R. Kelly style.
Terrence Curtis.
I feel like
Which
Drake
outs
would be the
TB
type of guy to
and
get
pee
bullied,
right
though.
on Drake.
With that picture, I wouldn't put it past him.
He's got some R. Kelly vibes going on right there.
I'm a little terrified. Maybe drank too much cherry coke in the movie, and he was just
Terrified? Nah,
Like, fuck Drake
it's like he's got braids, but I don't see where they start.
in the back.
That's what terrifies me.
He's got like the mullet. Black dude mullet.
Nah, he's got like his
Are you
line
sure
up
that
push
aren't
bar.
his
Fade in
braids?
front.
Are you sure that's not like part of his
collar.
polo?
Fuck, dude, is
It
it?
does look like a
Probably like one of those like designer
Polo with a
ones.
faded collar.
Zoom in.
No, that's his hair.
No, dude.
No, that's a polo,
Oh,
bro.
that is a polo. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just a regular.
I'm like,
clean
how
shaven
do you
fade.
just grow out your braids from your
This
neck
man can
down?
be an accountant.
Wait, is that like a double fucking collared polo? Because I see a
It
white
is.
collar. And
That
a
used to
black
be the
collar.
thing.
It's a nice
People
shirt.
used to wear double
The
collar
underneath
polos.
ones, the Kanye days.
Yeah.
You guys remember that shit?
Hell
Or
yeah.
was that just me?
Oh, I remember that.
It was
shit.
like during when Green Day was really popping.
It was when kids, when like grown ass kids would have the Dora backpacks in high school and shit.
The door backpack?
Mm-hmm.
I've never listened to the Doors.
You'd see like the swollest dude walking down the hallway with the little pink backpack. Like they thought that shit was cool.
I don't know, like when Weezer was really popular in college campuses, that was the weirdest fucking time. I never understood that culture. It was like when 90210 was like the biggest show.
I've never watched that show. And I
Oh
think
no, I
will.
feel like we lived alternate lives, Carlos, because none of what you're saying.
I have no clue.
Yeah.
You guys are fucking tripping, man.
Did you watch 90210 for a period of time?
I lived in like, I
A
was like
different
whitewashed.
It's true.
Yeah, like,
How was it a good show? I'm just curious at this point.
was it a good show?
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
Oh,
I love like Jersey Shore type shit.
oh, dude, I watched Jersey Shore 2 weeks ago to make myself just feel good.
But but Jersey Shore was like 90210 turned up to the max.
Jersey Shore's like 90210.
Wait, like
What?
what's more dramatic, 90210 or Jersey Shore? Because that's
Jersey Shore is
Oh,
like
okay.
the most dramatic show ever.
figured as much.
I don't
right?
think I ever watched a full episode of Jersey Shore.
I don't
Oh
think
my
so
God,
either.
treat yourself. It's so fun.
Oh my god.
it's not like a delicacy. It's like
It is.
I couldn't watch it
it's like an
now.
hors
Like some
d'oeuvre.
shows that I watched back then, I couldn't watch now. You know,
Just like how who did this?
what's a show that you watch? Like, what is the show that you watched back then that are you willing to watch again?
I love TV, so I got a lot of those.
Well,
Like cartoons.
I did like back in middle school. Like is when I first started like watching Prison Break,
I hear that's.
and then it wasn't until like maybe 4 years ago is when like they finished like Prison Break, and that's when I continued like watching the rest of season 1 up till where it ended. So
Didn't Michael Scofield come
Did
out?
he ever break prison?
he just that's just he knows how to break prison, but like after the first season, it's not about breaking out of prison anymore. It's just
It's about like the
Breaking
brothers
into
doing
your
their thing.
homies' hearts.
yeah. Brother. Brother.
I mean, he came in there
Michael. Freaking the dude, his brother looks like a rhinoceros, man.
Dude, he's
Jacked.
yeah, man. I know he takes roids for sure.
Just gotta stay
Yeah,
fit.
like I thought at one point like one of those dudes would
Damn.
just die at the end of the show, but no. He just still ended up staying alive.
Whoa.
Nah, fuck that. I like it when like really good characters die off in shows.
And it's like well written. It's like okay, justify.
Yeah, like when people like I love seeing the villain succeed.
Yeah.
I just
That's
something
really
about that
funny.
hater energy in me that I love seeing villains
Yeah,
succeed.
Stop humanity.
Like when I was watching Game of Thrones, this guy, the Jeffrey guy, like everyone hated.
Joffrey. Oh yeah.
Joffrey.
You like Joffrey?
I fucking love Joffrey.
God damn it.
I was on his side the entire time.
That kind of hatred. That's
Yeah, man.
Damn, that says a lot.
Yeah, honestly, to anybody who has watched Game of Thrones, this character is, let's just say,
He lived the
not a nice
haters.
fella.
He lived the haters' perspective.
He hated
lived.
everything.
He lived life like a true hater.
Carlos
Like if
watched Lion King and he's like, "Fuck Mufasa."
if someone made more money than
Should drop that.
if someone was doing better than Joffrey, he killed him. You're making more money than Joffrey.
If you made him look a little upset and his tummy's upset, it's
That food was whack.
done.
No.
I see
Carlos
it.
said
I
Scar.
see
Scar
how
had a
it's very
point.
powerful.
Scar had a point.
Scar had a point.
Like,
Nah, I
he
hated
kills
Scar.
brother for
Bring
you.
my hyena brothers.
Nah, but I love haters.
Hey.
You know, I never
Yeah.
watched Game of Thrones.
Me neither.
Spoiler.
I'm not gonna be the guy who's like, oh, what you should.
It's
I
alright.
only watched-
You'll see from the bat. He's
I only
like,
watched the first episode, and that's when dude was
Spoilers.
banging his sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
what?
weird.
Yeah, that's
And then they pushed the kid
heavy
off
theme.
the ledge, and he had the supposedly dead. But
If
he's
you
not
watch
dead.
episode 2, you'll see just 30 seconds of this character that we're talking about, and you'll be like, this guy's
You-
an asshole.
You know what? I don't like. You work a lot in your nighttime. Do you have any time to watch shows or anything?
There is time.
Or movies.
Like I'll mostly watch anime.
Nice.
I
Yeah.
just got started on like the anime train.
Yeah,
be clear,
and I love
it's not
anime, man.
hentai,
That's
right?
my.
It's not anti.
No, wait, not that kind of. Oh my
So
god.
not
Blurry
like
lines,
No, but-
blurry
No,
lines.
no.
He always busts my balls about.
watching
The amount of
hentai.
I don't watch
tentacles
hentai, but
people-
just to make that very clear for the 5th
For the
time.
record.
I ain't about the fan service, man. I'm about the plot, the story, everything.
Yeah,
and
the
Hey,
action.
porn
plot.
has
Any
that?
favorites?
Right now, I just got caught up with One Piece.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and
Jeez, how many years did that take you?
not
Wait,
long.
caught up? Like you're up to date?
Yeah, I'm up to date.
That's like 1,000
so
episodes,
it's
bro.
episode 940 some.
I heard that's
Holy
like
crap.
one of the longest ones there is.
Yeah, at the moment, and they're still like writing. They're still like making. Yeah, it's
I mean, I'm caught up with like the manga, but
yeah, it's a really really good show, man. They cover like even though it's like an anime, like it's a little childish, and there's like the action scenes and whatever. It's a very morally complex show when it comes to. They cover like discrimination, racism, like colonialism, and like depression, and there's a whole couple like different like hidden messages like that relate to modern day world
So it's kind of like Avatar.
I was thinking the same thing.
in a sense,
Like,
but
it's
Avatar
good.
kind of like says it directly, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
In this show, it's like it's kind
Subtly.
of it's not said directly, but like it all relates to like modern day. Like, damn, this is happening right now, you know. And you're like, oh shit, you
I
know?
guess they had more time to to give a more descriptive message.
Yeah, like the writer
Setting.
Oda of One Piece, he's a really really good
his health is deteriorating.
artist and writer, and he also like
Damn.
the way like
Yeah.
he shows emotion on characters in the show as well is really really good. Like you will shed tears, my guy. Like, it's
really good.
It's really good.
Ronda Rousey was talking about why they were interviewing her and they were asking why she likes anime because she mentioned it previously just for a little bit, but she really enjoys anime and she says it's like this misconception that people
Says,
view.
yeah, when that one time they beat the fuck out of me, I started liking anime.
No, she's always liked anime. No, actually, it was after she became a champion that she started to really like the characters in anime because they portray like anti-heroes. Like it's a deeper story than you'd find in like regular TV.
Yep.
With a lot of animation.
Mm-hmm. Like, people think of it as like anime as just like, oh, it's a cartoon show. It's like no, it's not.
You see
Like,
Dragon Ball
complicated.
Z and like that kind of shit. Like that's the face
There-
of
yeah,
it.
there's some anime I can agree that it doesn't have the greatest plot and storyline, and like it was not the best written
Doesn't
show.
have a lot of substance.
Yeah, but like it could be good for like the fight scenes and action scenes if that's what you really just want to watch anime
Yeah.
for. I mean, which is part of what I watch it for. Like some of the fight scenes are dope and they're well animated and like, oh snap, you know, like what is he gonna do type thing. It's cool, but if it's a mixture of just like a whole like a well written show,
Right.
of all these different things combined, it's like
Well constructed.
yeah. I mean that's why it's been like One Piece has been the top sold manga, and in all of like Japan and here like for the past
Yeah, he's the richest mangaka.
it's like for the past
The
like
creator of One
10
Piece.
Yeah, Ichiro Oda.
I see.
10
Yeah,
years, I
he's.
think.
I guess I'm
Is
reading an article
Boondock's
about his health.
considered an anime?
It's a cartoon. If it's made in Western,
Oh,
like
so that means
Avatar is cartoon.
Wait, so that would mean the Avatar is a cartoon as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Interesting.
It's
But
like
the art style is the same.
Where was Pokemon made?
it was in Japan. That's an
Oh
anime.
yeah, that's
yeah, that's
Japanese.
where
That's
we
the
originally
anime.
from.
It's an anime.
Oh yeah.
Like King of the Hill, you wouldn't call that shit an anime.
That's
It is.
that's Texas anime.
It's my favorite anime.
Hank Hill-chan.
Yeah, but Pokemon's more of like a
Ooh.
kids type anime
Yeah.
more rather than more made for adults.
True.
Lights. Numbers.
Where's that from?
That's just Pokemon. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
That's my synapses on Pokemon.
It's always weird, like, how Ash would never guess the name of the fucking Pokemon when they're just, that's all they can make the sound of their name.
What would kill me was when he would when the Pokemon would evolve, and then, like, they'd pan in on his face, and he'd be like,
It pissed me off, bro. Like,
just panting for, like, 2 minutes while it's, like, evolving.
and how's Pikachu gonna get his ass beat every season, bro?
You'd be like, Charizard! Charizard is evolving!
No, Charmeleon is evolving.
Look, you know, imagine if
Charizard doesn't evolve.
started becoming like a
The
bear.
fucking noob.
Damn,
How
I'm
dare
sorry,
you?
I
How
haven't
dare
seen
you
it
get
in a
that
while.
wrong?
Charmeleon or...
What is Chameleonaire is evolving?
No, Charmeleon is a fucking,
The rapper?
evolution stage.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Charmeleon.
Charmeleon's the middle one.
Yeah.
Because
He
it's
evolves.
Charmander to Charmeleon.
Oh, I
to
thought you were just
Charizard.
making the name up. I thought you were like referencing Chameleonaire.
Nah.
Nope.
See, now you gotta flick him off.
Man,
Oh,
that
man.
was, you know what? Speaking of Chameleonaire, that was the biggest bullshit when they changed him up for Exhibit on Pimp My Ride.
What?
What they
He was
changed him
supposed
up
to be on that show?
No. Like during like the last season, they took out Exhibit and they put Chameleonaire in
Are you
there.
fucking where's this season? I gotta watch this.
The last season of Pimp My Ride.
Damn.
You never seen it? Have you ever seen Pimp My Ride?
Yeah, dude. I grew up on Pimp My Ride.
You know, most of those cars didn't move out of the lot.
Did you see
Yeah.
Did you see the reviews of people that were on Pimp My Ride? That
They were
shit's
very mad.
Fucking hilarious.
Dude,
So
they were
bad.
pissed off because they'd have to wait like almost a year to get their car back, and when they did, that shit didn't even work.
They'd return their car, but they'd take out everything. Like they'd be like, "Yeah, we did this to your car, but here's your car without all fucking 15 TVs we plugged into it."
Right.
There was only one time in that show that I saw that they could not even make that car run, so they just got him a new car.
They just buy him new cars
But-
to settle it.
Realistically, though, who the fuck drives those things? Like, if you were to get a car like that, I'd be pissed, man.
To
The
car
paint
like
jobs
that.
were ridiculous.
Those are some stupid ass car designs. Like you have like flames on the side of your car. Like we heard you like fire, so we put fire on the side of your car. Like,
Put a
come on, bro.
PlayStation in the back seat. Fuck, when are you gonna play PlayStation? in the
Right,
back
that was the part that fucked me up. We put a cotton candy machine in like, instead of like. Oh,
seat? It's not like that's so inconvenient. When the fuck am I gonna feel? Hey kids, you guys want cotton candy? Let's go to the car.
It's like, please, I gotta make money off this shit.
Yeah, they would just take the TVs out right after filming.
Yeah, dude, I told you.
Oh man.
Oh, they take a lot of the stuff out of the show.
Sometimes they do things
Damn,
for
that
safety.
just broke my
reasons.
childhood heart.
I know, right?
Man.
24-inch spinner rims.
Man, MTV shows hit different back then.
But for caution, it's not cool. Like for legal reasons, they made the cars too cool. I guess. Fuck, that sounds like it was just cost too much.
I wanted to drive because of these cars.
So we put a compartment for all your used condoms. So if we ever need to use it again,
Like, what's that
If you're
one?
trying to bust a nut and you ain't trying to have no kids,
We heard
open
you
your
don't-
slot.
What's that one meme where like, we heard you like suicide, or we heard you depressed, so we put suicide doors on her whip.
We heard you don't
Same
pull out,
here,
so we
you
put
drop
cum
the
in your
keys.
backseat.
I
Hell
liked
no.
when they would pan over to like each guy, like, "What you got, Mike?" We
Exhibit
got
was
Mike over
pissed.
here.
He's the technician and spray painting this bitch.
None of those guys look like they actually work as mechanics.
Hell no,
but
they all look like they were
look
homies,
they
but
could
hated
deliver
each
a
other.
line well though. They were like at the camera, like at the ready, like, "What's up? I'm Mike. I do paint jobs. What's up? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do. I'm thinking this kind of."
they
rust.
never act
They
like
got a
that. When you
sick
meet
son.
those kind of people in real life, it's like, oh, what color? Oh.
Yeah. For real.
Yo,
They just it's like all right, here's the estimate, and that's it. You never gives like a cool personality. Yo, this is gonna look dope, man. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
man. What kind of colors do you like?
Listen, man, I heard you like to drink and drive, so we put this fucking beer tap in your goddamn.
Oh man, I can imagine. I can
This
imagine
bitch,
them saying
she
that.
fat as hell, so we gonna do a glazed cover on the paint.
Get the fuck out of here,
It's gonna look like chocolate inside and out, and it's gonna feel like nougat inside when
dude.
you're driving.
I feel like that's some shit Exhibit would do.
Yeah, he would.
I legit feel like that's some shit he would do.
And he'd be
We
like
heard your
laughing,
favorite
like,
candy bar. Opens the door.
gonna make this shit look like a Snickers.
Like, what if they just like assumed all this shit? Like they didn't like know any of it. They just assumed just
Turns
because
out
of her
they're
weight.
diabetic and shit.
Right.
We heard you like movie nights, so we gave you a big ass inconvenient projector that you gotta whip out.
What?
We made the headlights projectors.
Ah, god damn it! I opened it up to my face.
What?
like the middle school picture.
Should have taken it. Oh.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
Got you depressed.
Oh man.
I mean, yeah. See, but everyone was still happy to be on the show, and I get that. It makes sense.
I mean, just to be on TV is pretty crazy.
Look at Exhibit's face. Like, you don't want to meet that guy.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of that, the Batman film's gonna be put in Chicago.
Oh yeah, dude. I heard they just
weekend.
updated the streets. They put like Gotham police like on the cars
Yeah.
and
This
where
weekend.
they're gonna be filming. So I'm looking forward to it, man.
So,
Are you
it's gonna be rough.
Are you thinking about going over there to look at it, or?
I want to if there's
Get in
time,
line
but yeah,
Fridays.
I'm gonna try to.
Wait, they're filming in Chicago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Like,
This
currently.
is like what the second or third time they film a Batman movie in Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second or third? I thought they were all like in New York.
No, there was
Dark Knight was in
Dark
Chicago.
Knight, yeah, all
Black
the
Bird.
Dark Knight
previous
was in
ones
Chicago?
with Christian Bale. They were here.
That was all under Wacker Drive.
You know who else is in Chicago? Kodak Black.
I thought you say R. Kelly. I
What?
was like,
Kodak
Oh, yeah,
is in
Kodak Black,
Chicago.
Um,
Oh, wait, in Chicago or in Illinois?
Oh yeah, Illinois actually.
How do you
I
guys
didn't-
find out this information when
I'm not
someone
too sure.
is in town?
I don't know. Juan usually finds these things
I
out.
just find them randomly.
Yeah, I like.
It's a Twitter
Kodak
feed.
Black just hit his ass.
Like
up.
I never like look into like celebrities' lives until like I'm here. And it's like bro, I barely know when like my friends like come through. Like I had a couple of friends I knew from online. They came through this past weekend and it was out of nowhere. I was like, whoa! I'm like I gotta go meet these guys up.
How were they?
Cool for the most part. Yeah, they were.
Yeah, that doesn't sound convincing.
No, it was. There was a couple of there was a couple of headassery going on with that group, but for the most part, positive, like cool experience. Just finally meeting them in person, and
Nice.
it was dope. So
What's
good vibes for the most part.
Speaking of groups, what's going on with your comedy group?
T5.
Terminal
Yeah.
five.
We're looking to like try to maybe plan another show, but like our last time we tried doing a show was in September, and not enough people bought tickets. I feel like people are still scared to come out because of COVID.
Yeah. It's
But
still
and also
tough.
like we weren't necessarily organizing this event.
Right.
It was organized by someone else, so he wasn't necessarily promoting it as well as he should have.
Oh damn.
So that was part of the reason as to why.
Things are slowly starting to get back to normal, though. Like weirdly.
Slowly,
Yeah, it's
surely.
like even like Zanies right now is back open. Of course,
Yeah.
it's as long as you like wear a mask and
That's cool.
social
Buy
distancing. Like
3
you're
drinks.
Yeah. Yes.
still the 2 drink minimums. Like you still have
Stick
to
the straw
like
under your mask.
drink.
That helps the comics out
Yeah.
too, like that people are drinking.
Oh,
I feel
yeah,
like
fuck yeah, it eases the crowd.
And it
Like
pays
too
the
sober?
It pays
The bill.
the fucking people, the servers.
yeah, I really don't like. I've been to the Laugh Factory and over there by Boys Town, and I hated the fact that they made like the 2 drink minimum is like sometimes shitty because some dudes would like really get turned up off of it, like and be the shittiest crowd. Like they would heckle like the
Oh, I
fuck
hate
out.
hecklers.
Ooh.
Yeah, like they ruin the experience so much. Like, have you like, what's your experience with hecklers?
Yeah.
It's how you, I guess, work with the audience.
Yeah.
If you know how to bounce back and
Do
oh
that
shit,
crowd work.
I should have put that on silent. But doink doink, my butt.
Oh, actually, I should put mine on.
Check your
silent.
phones, guys.
I'm sorry.
Whoever's listening, it was on the podcast, not.
I'm sorry, Juan and Carlos.
You're good.
You know.
Everyone has the
Hecklers.
same tone, though.
Yeah, it kind of depends on how you work with the audience, because you can bounce back and you could turn the tables on them, you know,
Yeah.
like as
Make
they're
them look
heckling
like a
you.
bitch.
It doesn't always necessarily mean that like it ruins their set. Like if a heckler ruins your set,
You're
I
not.
feel like you just don't know how to work with audience.
Mhm.
Like I feel like you need to find a way, even if it's not that great of a comeback, you still need to find a way to get back at like what they just said to you or whatnot. So I
You
think
just gotta not hit him with a corny line. Like,
Andrew Scholes, I showed.
yeah,
he's
fucking-
very
he's
good.
He
great.
works
He's
with
one of the
straight up
best crowd
hustlers.
workers.
Yeah, I love watching him on YouTube. Yeah.
Almost all of his stuff is improvised too. Like there's not really any.
Yeah,
set.
he just shows up because he works off just like roasting people from the crowd.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I feel like I could do that.
Oh god, dude, have you seen like a lot of his specials that he puts up on YouTube?
No, yeah, he's solid as fuck. I've seen his shit.
Very good.
He's
Like,
crazy good.
This woman, she had like she fainted in the crowd, and
I saw that
they
one.
had to take her away from the paramedics, and he started roasting her
Oh my God.
while the paramedics were there.
And then there is so he was roasting the woman that got a seizure during the show.
Right, she had a seizure.
So she had a seizure. So a woman got a seizure during the show, right? Andrew first went to go check up on her. Then later on, like, he started making fun of her, like making jokes about her. And then there was someone who was like, I guess, like, offended. It's like, I didn't like that joke, you know?
That's
And-
right.
Yeah, she's like, I didn't like that joke. And then he was like, and then he's figuring out more about this woman.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and turns out she was what do they call it?
She was a paramedic as
Yeah,
well.
she was a paramedic as well. And then he was like even though like he was making fun of him for like almost dying, it's like bitch, like you were supposed to help him out, help her out too, to keep her back alive. Like, what are you talking about?
He said, "Why the fuck weren't you helping?"
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I mean, he explains it a whole lot better, and
Yeah.
it's
there's,
like
there's no way I could do it. Like,
Yeah, no, he's funny as hell, dude. A lot of that quick-witted shit is hard to come up with.
yeah, I think that's why he's found so much success, because he's the only person doing like comedy the way he's doing. Like,
Yeah.
you're not gonna see a guy going up there just roasting people in the crowd.
Yeah, as far as like witty ass people, I know little Mexican kids like
He's owning
from
it.
Mexico are the wittiest motherfuckers you'll ever find.
The kids in Mexico.
Yeah,
I
they're
feel like
like-
little kids in general just so fucking quick with
That's
it.
the look of owning a crowd right there. Just look at him. He's like, yeah. He just made fun of the seizure girl that we were talking about. That's his face just after. Like, you see this shit?
Yeah, he's
Look
got
at
his
that
own.
crowd. He doesn't have to say shit.
He's doing things like Jon Stewart or The Daily Show kind of YouTube channel. I'm not too sure, but I'm not really into it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I feel like I've always felt kind of weird when comedians try and do like political shit.
Yeah, you don't really see people like laugh at it. It's like always a applause.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think they're genuinely like.
Like, oh shit, that was fucking hilarious.
It's like the Trevor Noah thing. Like, when you're in the audience listening
Yeah.
to like what he's saying, he's not saying anything like crazy funny. He's just like spewing
Stating
Trump is
things
like a
and,
piece
like,
of shit, like that kind of
making
thing.
it like comedic in a sense, but not like hilarious.
Yeah, political actors are. I don't know.
it kind of depends on how they approach it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, sometimes it's really funny if they like, because for the most part, when it comes to like these like political type stuff, like they have a team of writers.
Yeah.
Oh
that,
yeah.
that help.
Any TV show has hella fucking writers.
Yeah, but especially when it comes to political shit,
Yeah,
they need to be
Like Jon
like a
Stewart.
little extra careful, a little more on the.
Like walking on eggshells. You gotta with a team of writers. And Jon Stewart held a satirical character for years. That entire time, he's just like, yeah, I'm a super hard right Republican. I'm just gonna lean into it because it's hilarious. So half of his audience was just like oblivious, and half of his audience was like, hell yeah, it's a satire.
America.
You know what? I've actually, I don't think I've seen like a video of you up on stage. Like, what's the type of comedy that you focus on?
My type of comedy is mainly storytelling.
Observational,
Observational is a little
like more
different.
personal.
Yeah, like if something does happen on stage, like where I'll give you an example of this happened at our show in January, where like I do a little bit of dark humor, like with a little bit of storytelling as well,
Right.
Nice.
and I had this joke on Asperger's syndrome. Not like the syndrome itself, but like just the word Asperger's.
Yeah.
Just because it sounds like
Wait,
Asperger's.
Before you continue though, have you guys seen what's that one show about the autistic kids dating and on Netflix?
Oh, Love on the Spectrum.
Yeah. Whenever they say Asperger's, they say it like Asperger's.
That's so weird.
Oh yeah, not a single one of them pronounces
They
it like
say-
Asperger's.
Asperger's.
Maybe it's a German doctor.
No, they're American, dude.
Oh, no, I mean
Or
like
like
British.
Mr. Asperger's
British.
himself.
Like everyone though, like everyone on the show says
Mr.
Asperger's.
Asperger's himself.
All right, but sorry.
Maybe his name is Dr. Asperger's.
Continue.
Yeah.
So you were pronouncing it.
Asperger's.
So you're focusing more on those.
So I was like, I was making fun of like the word Asperger's. Like Asperger's sounds like a type of like a shitty burger place that your friend just ate at. You know, you guys are driving down the street. You ask your boy, "Yo, how's that new burger place?" And then he's like, "Oh man, you don't want to try that place. They got some ass burgers." So then I go ahead to try it out myself.
That's like a real Chicago way of saying it, man.
It is.
They got some ass burgers.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, let me go try it out myself. I pull up to the restaurant, go to the drive-thru, get my food. The burgers were actually pretty good. Turns out the employees had ass burgers. So that was part of my set. It hit like so the day of the show. So before the day of the show, it hit like at a couple of spots. I'm like, all right, this is it, you know.
Yeah.
Day of the show, maybe half the audience was only like fucking with it.
Watch, they didn't get it.
I don't know. Like, I guess they weren't really into like dark humor like that.
Field trip full of Asperger's.
They had the Asperger's.
So there was a little bit of silence in the audience when that joke hit, like that day of the show. But then, dude, timing could not be any more perfect. As after I said the joke, when it went silent a little bit, the AC unit shut down. Not shut down, but like, just like, you know how it sometimes restarts. So like you can hear it running on the top end, and then you hear it. Bzzz. And then I point that, I'm like, what the fuck was that? I'm like, bro, did the AC just turn off? Like even the AC didn't like that joke, and then I bounced back as soon as that happened because they were like, bro, that was like you don't find that moment on stage like that's
How hard were you
insane.
sweating when that was like right before that? When you hear that silence?
I was just like usually like I just go ahead and continue like with like whatever
like it didn't happen?
my like the next part of my set if it were to happen, but I mean timing was just insane, like insanely weird. And the sad part is I don't have that footage. Is because that day of the show, we had a videographer. She was taking our footage,
Right.
and she lost our footage. Not lost, which means like she most likely deleted it.
Oh.
Just because like she was trying to free up space on her SD card type thing.
Became lost.
Yeah, that's the short version of the story. If I tell you the whole story, you'd be pissed at this woman too for.
I'm already pissed at
Yeah.
her.
You lady.
Yeah, so we had special guests that time.